Hi, I'm Anthony Hudson. Today's match, Casey and the Sharks. Bringing you all the action today from Northport Oval. With me in the box for this match will be Gary Lyon. Welcome, Gaz.
Thanks, Hutto.
Gary, as someone who's played in the Grand Final before, now as a commentator, is it still the biggest day in football for you?
The unpredictability of Grand Final day is what I love. You never know how the players are going to feel when they're asked to perform on the biggest stage.
A chance for these sides to gain some confidence from a win in this practice match. Southport are coming down the race. They look ready and rearing, and the crowd are right behind them.
It's a big midfield battle today. Whichever team can get on top in the middle of the ground will walk out winners today.
Casey making their way onto the ground. It's every player's dream to play in a grand final, and one team will reap the ultimate reward of a premiership. What a day we have to come. The captains of both sides make their way to the middle for the coin toss. Casey winning the toss. Both sides look ready to get into the action, just moments away now. Here we go, the grand final is on. Punched away, he's got the football now. 10, hurried kick. 17, got hands to it. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. 79, moves it now. Intercepts the ball well. Dawson uses it by foot. Mops up the loose ball. He takes it across the line. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Gets around the imaginary opponent. It's cut off by Ken.
Footy.
Crossley guides it down.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Slapped away. Takes possession. 65, drives the kick. Drops the ball. Brown hit the man hard. Gates coming on. We'll have another ball up. Crossley got in a better position. Townsend to take the free. Moves it by foot. Gets into a good position to take that. Ends up turning this ball over. Moves the ball along the wing. Open opportunity for Bedford. Goes for territory. 4 there to mop up. It'll be a ball up. Thumped clear. Wins the race to the ball. 5 heads onto the ground. 1 down. He wins possession. Joyce just gets it onto the boot. Gowers does well to mark. Sweeping handball. 29 just streaming past and gets the footy. King won himself a free. He drives it. 13 takes the mark. 50 metres from home. Uses it now. 10 found a way to mark that one. A long driving kick. Gives a don't argue. 40 goes by hand. Brown kicks hurriedly. Dug out the loose ball. Just gets the kick away. Penetrating handball. He can take off after that handball. He has the ball. Has a man running for him. Is in his possession. Gowers just put it on the boot. Marks now and can send it back. Tomlinson kicks it out of the defensive 50. Does well to keep it in play. They can link up now. The umpire calls for it. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto. Both sides are set up really well defensively early.
Umpire tosses it in. 13 just swats it away. White has the ball with quick hands. Has a runner alongside him. Just got the hands in the back there. Kick by Brown. The ball ends up with 40. Spears the ball. Looks like the ball will be coming back. 23 collects the kick. Good grab there from Clark. Puts it on the boot. 4 marks. Uses it now. A race for the loose ball.
In the back.
32 kicks it. Brown presents and takes the mark. Brown has resources out wide. A chance to reload the attack now. Puts it on the boot. Nice hands. Uses it by foot. He gets above the crowd. Townsend goes with the kick. Buntine doesn't quite with the lead. Dunstan just too high with the tackle. Lining up for goal. The kick from White. 36 runs after this one. Townsend slips high and gives away the free kick. The kick from 36. Great mark. Buntine kicks it. Smith, a better man there. Works it from the back half. Marks all alone. Tomlinson hacking it out of there. The mark has been taken.
Advantage.
Dishes it off. He's got the footy in his hands. Handball's out into space. With the ball is Davis. Wiedemann gets the loose ball. The loose ball picked up. White coming onto the ground. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Going for goal number 1. 5 gets reward for effort with that kick. He loved that one. Southport gets the first.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
Wiedemann thumped it clear. Rushes with the kick. The mark is taken by Bedford. The distance might be just beyond him.
Move it on.
This to make it all square. Laurie wins the marking contest. 15 metres out.
Move it on.
Can tie the game with this kick. His teammates rush over. Casey with their first of the match.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Swats it. Ends up with Dawson. Picked off the deck. Dunstan can't hold on to the tackle. Gary, how did you see that opening quarter?
It's hard to see who steps up here and who gets a gap on the scoreboard. It's anybody's game.
Davis couldn't hang on to the ball. Anything to add, Gaz?
The players will be feeling the heat right now.
Much appreciated, Gaz. Well, what does this quarter of the grand final hold? Punched away. 10 finds possession. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Smith uses it by foot. 32 gives away a free for in the back. Moves the ball by foot. Takes that one strongly. Gets a touch to the ball. Picks up the loose ball. Smith gets the handball away. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Doing well was Brown. At full stride, receives the handball. Ends up turning this ball over. Sinks the slipper into it. Intercepts the ball well. 40 drives the kick. Stands tall and marks. Moves it by foot. Intercepted. Releases by hand. Going for goal number 1. They get around him after that effort. Casey by 6 points.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Southport can't getting their hands to the ball in the contest. The modern game is all about winning the hard ball, and they're not doing that today.
Crossley thumps it clear. He gets his hands on the footy. Sweeping handball from 65. Ball gets cut off. Receives the handball and takes off. Ball stripped in the tackle. Melcham unloads one towards goal. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. Smiles all round. Casey lead is now 12.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Punches it clear. Doing well was 10. Crossley wins it back. What can you tell us, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Let him up, well.
Clears the contest. The ball mopped up, clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Marks now and can send it back.
Casey are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
A mark by 17. With a driving kick. Finding the ball was 25. Scoops up the ball. Drives it out of the pack. Terrific mark there. 45 metres out. Should be relatively straightforward from here.
Move it on!
Melcham thumps it towards goal. Almost delivers, but not quite. Casey by 13. Clark looking to bring it back into play. Marks in a bit of space. Goes short by hand. Going for goal number 1. 25 couldn't quite nail the kick. Now they lead by 14. Clark deciding where to go with the kick in. Couldn't keep it alive. It's out of play. White coming off for a spell. Umpire calls for a throw-in. Ball back into play. Spencer controlled it well off the bounce. Just gets it onto the boot. King moves it now. Finding the loose ball was Johnson. He delivers with a drop punt. He puts through his first goal. Congratulated by his teammates. The Sharks behind by 8.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Southport forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Gets the loose ball. Handball's under pressure. 32 was taken high in the tackle. Slams it on the boot. Finds this one all by himself. Bedford keeps that one low. A chance to reload the attack now. Goes by foot. Townsend looking to track down the footy. High tackle. 4, urged on by the crowd. Prepares to kick. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. This shot should be elementary from here. Going for goal number 1. Summed it up, and he delivers perfectly. 4 loves that goal. That's 2 in a row for Southport. Southport now only trailed by 2.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. The Sharks just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
Crossley thrashes it. Just put it on the boot. Coughed up by Buntine. Gathers it now. Wiedemann wins the foot race. Davis short by hand. This is a big kick in the context of this game. A kick to hit the front. He acknowledges the crowd. Southport have 3 in a row. Southport are back in front.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. Southport have to be smarter with their ball use at times. At the moment, they're turning it over in the air too regularly for their liking.
Hammers it. Gathered by 17. Use the hands and gives away the free. 17 goes with the kick. Taken well at ground level by Johnson. Baker quickly onto the boot. 27 wins the ball in the air. Might be too far out to score.
Leave it on.
He takes the shot. Crossley couldn't snaffle it. It's offline. The margin is now under a goal. Clark, unsure of the next move. Plays on from the kick-in. Elects to kick. Finds himself in space and marks. Can't take possession. They'll snatch the lead if this goes through. Darts it through for another. 17, celebrating hard. Casey take back the lead.
That's a really good team goal. Great bit of play that resulted in that goal. Casey getting plenty of possessions at the moment.
Crossley just swats it away. He gets his hands on the footy. 17 goes to the man on the run. Rides out the tackle. Moved on by Baker. Melchett gets on the end of this. 45 metres out. Almost directly in front here.
Move it on.
He drives it towards goal. Lucky to even score with that shot. Casey by 4 points, looking to bring it back into play. Ends up marking uncontested. Great tackle. 29 upended.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
The Demons would love to make the most of this opportunity. 40 metres from home, the kick will be from a 45-degree angle. 40 going for number one. Offline for a behind. Casey by 5 points. Searching for a teammate, decides to play on, gets around Mr. Invisible. Nice. Clark considering the options on the kicking. Takes on the space, hacks it on the boot, kicks hurriedly. 32 with the mark, hacking it out of there. Putting his skills on display. What a fantastic goal. That's his first. A time to celebrate, and don't they get around Baker. Casey doing well at the moment.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Southport can't seem to find the footy. It's pretty simple. If they don't have the ball, they can't score.
That's it for the first half. What can you tell us, Gaz?
The Demons lead as we head into the break. They'd have to believe they're a chance now.
17 continues to dominate this contest.
The opposition need to get a hold of him.
Half-time at the Grand Final. We look forward to a big second half. There's the siren to start the second half. Crossley with the punch. Joyce collected the ball well. King marks in a bit of space. Punches the kick. Smooth failing to get near it, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hutto.
Use the hands and gives away the free. Well picked up. Turner pushes his opponent off with one hand. Smith did well to win that ball. Puts boot to ball. It's marked by 25. Chose to kick it. Good mark there. Pumps it inside 50. Does well to cut off the kick.
Casey haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Doing well to intercept that kick. Spencer drives a low kick. The loose ball scooped up. Well, now it's a ball up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Ball up called. Thumped clear. The ball goes to ground. He has the ball. Gates is streaming past and gets the footy. Gates just threw it. Nice mark under pressure. 40 metres from home.
Move it on.
He heads for home. Kept his head and kicked the goal.
Of course, Hutto.
Gets his first. Look at them celebrate that effort. Casey leading by 3 goals.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. That's a really good team goal. Southport have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score. Casey have got on top in the clearances, but they're not hitting the scoreboard. If they can find a way to use their clearance ability better, they will find themselves in front.
Good mark, and looks to send it back. Looks for a target inside 50. Townsend goes for home.
Yeah.
Celebrating hard. The scoreboard starting to worry Southport now.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. Casey are getting plenty of marks with loose players. They're really able to control the game and move at their own pace.
Crossley with the hit. King moves it by hand. He looks like he needs a spell. Joyce coming onto the ground. And the umpire will ball it up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Collects the loose ball. The kick comes close, but offline. It's under 2 goals now. Looking for options now. Tomlinson got him high there. Joyce with a chance if he can keep his cool. 45 metres out.
Leave it on.
Going for goal number 1. It's a behind, off hands. Just under 2 goals the difference now. They chase after the loose ball. Had plenty of the ball. Ends up with Townsend. Townsend throws the ball away. Drives the kick hard. And the mark will be paid. A low stabbing kick. Good body work to win the mark. Got boot to ball. Finds a target. Uses it across half back. Finds the loose ball. Smith runs. 79 collects it. Chips it towards half forward. They can create from this. Melchin will be the recipient of the free. Casey fans would love to see this one sail through. 65 metres out. Going for goal number 2. Just sneaks in for a behind. The Demons, 43, played Southport, 32. Clark decides to go to himself. Decides to kick. 29 takes a strong mark.
Casey just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Crossley spills it, unable to create the space.
Big tackle.
Hurried kick. Takes an uncontested mark. 13 couldn't keep his hands on it. The ball mopped up. It's been a great game from 32.
He's everywhere at the moment. Fantastic pressure there.
Ball picked up. Finds the loose ball. We'll get a ball up on the wing. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
5 earns a free kick. 23 marks uncontested.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Casey, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Looks like the ball will be coming back. Uses it across half back. 36 hangs on to that one. Looks up with the kick. Winning the ball in the air was 65. Goes with the kick. Wiedemann used the body to take that mark. Only seconds remaining in this quarter. Needs a bit of a rest. Simply outplayed his opponent. Looks to move it by foot. 27 used the body to take that mark. 35 metres out. No issues with that drop punt. That's the first goal of the day for 27. Get some rewards for his efforts. Casey Cleek, Southport, 49-32. Gaz, what are your thoughts after that third quarter?
Southport have a big quarter coming up. Can they find a way to get on top in this one?
What can you tell us from the stats, Gaz?
Southport haven't been able to get the ball forward enough to score. They need to get some repeat entries inside 50 to generate some scoring.
Thanks for that, Gaz. Glory awaits. Who gets up from here? Thumps it clear. He wins possession. Up for grabs for Turner. The ball knocked out in the tackle. Wins the race to the ball. Buntine missed the target. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Applying the physical pressure. White applying physical pressure. Snaffled up by Spencer. Giving it off was 10. He's got the footy in his hands. Receives the handball and takes off. King might kick a goal. Nails the goal. He celebrates hard after that. Just 2 goals in it.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. The Sharks have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
Thrashes it. Is in his possession. Collects the loose ball. Lobs the handball. King going for number 2. Goes through for a behind. Southport reduced the margin. Bedford assessing the options. Plays on. Goes by hand. Laurie dug out the loose ball. Marked by Smith. Spears the ball. Turner takes the mark uncontested. He drives it. He has to hold on to those. Going for goal number 1. Just under 2 goals the difference now. Bedford ready to bring it back into play. Looks to move it by foot. Doing well to intercept that kick.
Move it on.
13 going for number 1.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover.
It's under 2 goals now. Weighing up the options now. A lot of possessions for him. Townsend picks it up. Needs a bit of a rest. He runs it over the line. The boundary umpire will toss it back in.
Oh, it's tense out there at the moment, Hutto.
Big thump from Crossley. Dug out the loose ball. Johnson pushes through with power. Johnson won himself a free. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal.
Go.
Johnson with a chance for a 3rd goal today. Hooks the kick. It's under 2 goals now. Tomlinson to bring it in. Found space for an easy mark. Kick by 36. He gives chase to the footy. Johnson taken in a tackle.
Great tackling technique.
With the ball now. Quickly onto the boot. Takes the mark. Gets it away. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Wiedemann gets in a good position. A big contested grab. 35 metres out. Laurie with a pretty easy kick.
They're doing really well to chew some time off the clock here.
He decides to go for home. That was sweet. They put through another. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Casey lead by 13.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
Thumps it clear. The ball in the hands of Fight. Taking a nice grab. Puts it on the boot. It's a foot race to get this one. Buntine gains possession. Manufactures a handball. He gains possession. Racking up possessions now. Doesn't take the mark. Scoops up the ball. Looks up with the kick. Does well to cut off the kick. Quick handball. What a brilliant tackle. White tackles.
Great tackle.
Move it on.
Decides to kick. An easy grab for Melcham. Elects to kick. Strong mark in the contest. Stabs at the kick. Finds this and marks well. Gowers puts it on the boot. Intercepts the ball very well.
Casey have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Using every ounce of energy he has left, sensed the opportunity and was able to take it. He's excited about that one. Southport reduced the margin.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He did really well there and gets the reward. Casey are allowing the opposition some time on the outside, but it isn't hurting them too badly. Lots of uncontested ball for not much reward.
32 links up with a chance to run. Dawson releases it under pressure. 17 slams it onto the boot.
It's a very tight game right now.
Clears the contest. Wants to take them on. 4 didn't mark it.
Right footy.
Casey trailing the clearance numbers, but it's not a big issue for them because of their defence.
The tackle slipped high and results in a free. Easily takes the mark. Uses it now. Just gives it away.
Outstanding pressure.
They can create from this. Bedford won himself a free. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Brown clears the contest. The bounce made it tough for Kate. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Just a minor. The lead is now 8. Players move as they look to provide an option. Kicks it out of the defensive 50. Off hands from White. White brushed off easily. He's kicked it out on the full. Puts boot to ball. Doing well with the mark. Melcham a long way out. Made the goal umpire move, and it's a behind. I suspect Southport coach will want to have a few words back in the rooms after seeing his team go down like that.
Sometimes you're just happy to walk away with the 4 points. They weren't at their best, but they did what they had to do.
It's time to celebrate and enjoy all the plaudits that come with being premiers. The celebrations will continue. This is a moment for the fans. It's all worth it for them, and you can see the outpouring of emotion right here and now.
This is what footy is all about. Absolute ecstasy for the players.
Thanks for joining us, Gaz, but that's all we have time for.
Thanks, Hutto. I've enjoyed every minute of it.